So yesterday, recording up. Yesterday we were discussing about OOPS concepts. In that I have explained about encapsulation, class, object. Encapsulation and class. So anyone tell me what is encapsulation and what is class? Encapsulation is group of attributes and functional components. Okay, then what is class? Okay, what is the relation between encapsulation and class? Encapsulation is a concept which is being implemented as class in Java programming. Okay, encapsulation is an object-oriented programming concept. So it has been implemented in the technology of Java or C++ or C#, some technologies as class. Means encapsulation and class both are same. Both are same. One is concept, another one is reality, implementation of that concept. Okay now? And next we discussed about the concept of object. So object is instance of a class. Object is instance. It acts as a reference to the class. Whatever is there in the class, everything is there with object. Yes or no? It is acting as a reference. You are attending some session referring me. I mean, like, instead of me and everything that I want to attend, you will attend, right? So object is going to act as a reference to the class. Means everything that is there in the class can be accessed by using object. See, class is something like it is a plan. Object is the execution of plan. Object is execution of the plan. In the real world, class is just like a plan of the building and objects are buildings. So when this plan is executed, door close చేయండి వాళ్ళ మాటలు వినపడుతుంది ఎందుకు అంత ఇదిగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా ఒక్కళ్ళు జస్ట్ ఆ డోర్ ఇలానే వదిలేస్తే అదే వెళ్ళిపోతుంది మొత్తం క్లోజ్ చేయవసరం లేదు జస్ట్ వదిలేసేయండి అదే వెళ్ళిపోతుంది ఓకే ఓకే సో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఈస్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏ క్లాస్ క్లాస్ ఈస్ బ్లూ ప్రింట్ its execution reality is object. Okay, in a class you have some number of variables, some number of methods. For example, all that can be accessed by using object at runtime. Object is going to be used to access variables of the class, methods of the class at runtime. So we will see that methods and all later. Yesterday we have gone through a program, simple program, just to define the variables in a class and access the variables by using object. We have accessed it. What is the advantage? Why should you go for object? Without creating object also you will be able to define variables in main method and you can use those variables. All that you can do. Okay, then why do you have to go for object? Multi-purpose reusability of the components. Components, when I say variables, methods, anything. In a class you have variables and methods. No? This can be defined only once and can be reused for multi-purpose when you come up with different objects of the same class. So what is the example yesterday we did? We have taken a class called as person. For the person, in the person class, I have defined variables like first name, I mean like full name, age, height, gender, like this. Generally, a person can be a manager in the business. In a business, a person can be manager, person can be customer, a person can be owner of the business, person can be even anyone else who is acting in that business, right? So if you want to collect the basic details of all these different types of roles of people, you don't have to create too many properties for each of the person. So like manager first, manager full name, customer full name, okay, owner full name, like that you don't have to create too many properties. Just to create only properties one time, done. Create 3 different objects referring to same person class. Referring to same person class, 3 different objects you create. One is manager object, another one is customer object, another one is owner object. and then you are going to access the same variable using different references. When you access one variable with multiple references, each time it will become a different variable. Each time it will become a different variable. Understand? Clear, everyone? Online students, are you clear? So the main point is you need to understand the advantage. Why should we go for object? Without creating object also, in a structural programming manner, we can implement the logic whatever we are expecting. It will get executed, no issues. But what is the importance of creating object or introducing object? You need to understand. Everyone clear? Okay. Next we'll continue with the variables concept and object. Okay. See, even methods also, we'll go with variables as well as methods. Slowly, one by one we will go. So variable, you already know about variable. So variable, what is variable? Container of data, some data, whatever it is, values. In the program at runtime, if you want the data to be held, variable will hold the data. Okay. So variable will have a storage, it will have a data type. Variable will have a data type. Declaration and all I told you. See, what are the different types of variables available? Local variables, static variables, non-static variables. In this, these two are looking something related. Static, non-static. Local means what? Okay, first I will tell you local variables. Look at here now. I'm going to go with the program. Hold on. Okay. So local variables means, suppose if you define a class, okay, class, and you have a class person, okay, and in that you have public static void main, okay, string args, okay, like this, just like that I am writing. Local variables. If you're going to write like this, inside the method, if you can declare variables, no? At the very beginning of our learning, we defined variables, we declared variables inside the method. Int a, for example, okay, this is the scope. The scope of this variable is only within main method, okay. And you see here int b, okay, the scope of this variable, is within class, all methods can access. See, a class can have more than one method. For example, okay, here I can write add. Okay, add is one method. Method means open and close parenthesis will be there. So inside this, I want to access a. Okay, system.out.println print. Okay, I want to access a. Okay, a. This is not allowed. Why this is not allowed? Because a variable a scope is within main method. That is called a local variable. Local means just like that. Suppose you take one politician, like you can take an MLA. So an MLA will have his authority. Otherwise, you take a district collector. District collector will have authority within the district. Outside district, he is a common man. So if he is going out of the district, there may be separate treatment. That's a different thing. But his powers doesn't work out outside the district. Anything he wanted to pass a rule, he can pass the rule within his own district. Outside the district, he cannot pass any rules. Okay, so means the district collector is declared only for one specific district. So his scope is, his authority is only within that particular district. Clear, everyone? The same way, you are declaring a variable. Inside which block you declared it? Inside some method you declared it. If you declare a variable inside this method, it can be accessed here. Within this method, anywhere you can access. But outside the method, somewhere else you cannot access. So this is local to main method. If I declare a variable here, int b, this is local to This is local to add method. This is local to add method. Within add method, we can access anywhere. Within add method, variable B can be accessed anywhere within add method anywhere. But you see, int B. So here, if you want to access, you cannot directly access, but you need an object. Okay. I'm not defining all the syntaxes. See here now. System dot out dot print. Okay. Object dot. Okay. B. Object dot B. I will tell you why object. Why I cannot access directly, I'll tell you. Okay. So object dot B, if I say, then I can access it here or not. We can access B here without any issue, because it is class variable. It is instead of saying class variable, we have to say it is instance variable of class. Instance variable having the scope of class level. Class level scope. This is defined within which parenthesis? This is the open parenthesis. This is the closed one. Within this anywhere you can access. Within this anywhere you can access. What am I going to do is, for now, I'm going to write this one also static code. Okay, I will explain you what is that static and all. Here, can I access that particular variable? System dot out dot print. Again, object dot B. Can I access or not? I can access, no? Object dot. Generally, I'm saying. Where I am going to declare that object, not a question now. That I will think about it later. Okay, clear everyone? So like this, the scope of variable is within the method, means it is local variable. Then outside the method, what you call it as not a global, you call it as instance variable. This is called as instance variable, that we will come across now. This is called as instance variable. Instance variable means which can be accessed by using, generally by using object. Object is instance, no? You can access by using object. Okay, we will see now. Just give me a minute. I'll open yesterday's program. Yesterday's one, Java batch 2. Person 2 now. Person 2 yesterday we have it. Yesterday, what did we do? We defined full name. Full name variable I want to access. I want to access here. So can I directly access full name? I have accessed by using object. What did I do? I have created an object for the full name. I access it by using object. You are able to access. Shall we try one more thing now? System dot out dot println. I am removing this customer dot. Full name, because it is class level, I can generally access into any method now. That's what I am trying. So class level means what you understand. You can access anywhere. That's what. We will try the same. Anywhere we are able to access or not able to access. So this is where you will come to know about static keyword. You'll come to know about static keyword. You'll understand. But for now, do you understand local variable means? What is local variable? Which is accessible within the main method. See, you are being given with a requirement. You want, as per the requirement, you want to declare one variable. How do you know whether you have to declare outside the method or inside the method? If you want to reuse it, use it as instance variable. Okay, you want to use it only within the method. No reusability, nothing, multi-purpose, nothing like that. Then you go for just within the method. Understand clear? Okay, you want to use only within a particular method. Suppose I am calculating the price, total price. Calculate total price. So total price variable is there. That is within method is enough. Within method is enough total price variable. Okay, look at here now. So I'm going to run this program. Here you go. Java C person2.java. So what is happening now? I am trying to access full name variable without using object reference. Without using object. It says that non-static variable full name cannot be referenced from static content. You cannot reference it from static content. This is what next topic I'm going to tell you. Okay, next topic will be this one. So as of now, you should not get confused simply like the variable which we declare outside can be directly accessed anywhere. No, there are certain limitations which we will have. So as of now, what we need to understand is local variable is something which is being declared inside a method, inside a not main method, any method, not only main method. You can have multiple methods. We did not come across multiple methods as of now. We will come across multiple methods soon. Understand clear everyone? Okay, program execution will begin at main method. From main method only it will travel anywhere. It is very simple. Main method is like the center point of execution. Suppose you take solar system. Okay, there are a number of planets are there. So whenever you want to refer a solar system, with reference to which one you will refer? Sun only you will refer, because sun is the center point. You are taking sun as a center point of solar system. Like same way, in your entire Java programs, where you start taking the reference from? You start taking reference from where? Main method. Execution will begin there. That is the center point of triggering point. To tell you, that's a triggering point. Main method is a triggering. From there only it can go anywhere else. Okay, anything is being accessed means it will be called from ultimately main method. Okay, everyone clear? So this is what local variable is, something which is declared within the method. And if you are declaring a variable in a class, that is called instance variable, which can be accessed by using object. Not all the time, you can directly also access into non-static methods. I'll tell you that. Okay, clear everyone? So we will try to do this now. Just a simple program, just a simple program we are going to execute. We will declare two local variables and one instance variable. We'll try to do something like addition or multiplication, simple example, just to know how to declare, how to access. That's it, nothing else other than that. Okay, clear everyone? Just write down everyone, working with local variables. Okay, I am going to do what? First let me write down the content. Class notes I will prepare. Okay, you just write down working with local variables. Working with local variables. Okay, write a Java program okay, to declare two local variables a comma b okay, to a comma b full stop, and declare one instance variable, outside the main method. Outside the main method means within class. Declare another variable c, outside the main method within the class. Okay, assign c value which is sum of a and b. Okay, local variable can be accessed within method but not outside the method. That's what I'm just writing, and I'm going to give you this example also. This is there. Here you go. Now you can see this is the notes that I'm going to share you. Class person int b, this is scope of variable is within class, all methods can access general point of view. Okay, so here int a, this is local variable, the scope of variable only within the method. This is local variable, this is local variable. Okay, for your information, I am drafting the notes like this. While you are going through, practice this. Before you start practicing, go through the notes once. After going through notes only, you start practicing. Understand clear everyone? Okay. Okay, so this is what we are going to do now. Let me save this document. Okay, yesterday 4.1, right? 4.2 variables and types. It's types. It's okay. This is what I'm going to do. So next I'm going to create a document for the program. Here you go. Simply close this. No, and here you go. So as per the given requirement, I'm going to comment it. What is that? Working with local variables. That's the main focus. Okay, working with local variables is main focus. Instance variable anyhow we are using. Okay, that instance variable we will be I'll be explaining in detail going forward. Okay, next, what is this class? I can give local variables example. Local variables, this is just an example. Okay, I'm going to take it as Java language. Hold on. Okay, local variable example, public static void main. You're going to learn that word static soon. Okay, public static void main string parts. The second one is not okay. So here in the class I am declaring one variable. Let's say int c. Int c. This is instance variable. Will you be able to understand when I am writing like this? Comments. What is this one? This is comment. This is going to give you an idea because you are a learner. This will help you to understand what is this variable. Okay. This can be accessed. This can be accessed anywhere within class. As of now, this statement is true. Okay, because you are a beginner. Okay, there are certain things we will be adding going forward. Okay, you will only add after you understand it. Now, public static void main string args here int, what is that? A, B, int A. Anyhow, we have to add the values. Let's say 5. We did not learn input through keyboard, right? Okay, B is equal to 10. Just I'm going to declare the variables and initialize the values. Okay, so this is what? This is local variable can be accessed within main method. Within main method because I defined it in the main method. This is also same thing, no? Okay, so now do what? I want to access C here. Is it possible to directly access? Just understand. It is not possible. You will learn it even as of now. You learn only 70% of this C. You learn 100% soon. But yesterday we did it. If you want to access C, C can be accessed by using C can be accessed into this method by using object reference. Object reference. Okay, let's say local variables example object 1. Okay, otherwise calc1. Calc is equal to new local variable example. Understand clear? Now your object has been created. Otherwise, I'll write down object for your better understand. Object 1. Okay. Now how would I calculate? Object 1 dot C is equal to A plus B. A plus B simply. Okay. So now system dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. What is that you are going to print? Value of C. Value of variable C is, otherwise you can write like this: sum of A plus B is, sum of A plus B is, okay, this is what you are going to do. So now you save this with the same name, save into our Java classroom programs. This is the one, right? Source Java file. Clear everyone? So if I execute this, what will happen now? If we are going to run this, first it is going to declare a variable. A memory space will be created for C. So which level? Instance level. But when you are accessing, it will create actually in the object. And these two are local to main. Look at here now. Okay. Local variables example dot Java. Okay, done. and here you go. So this is printed or not? Okay, now look at here. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to give it to you here in a comment. Okay, up to this everyone clear? Clear? Now I'm going to ask you one question. Can I remove this print statement here and can I take it outside here? So I'm writing print statement outside the method. I have calculated inside the method, but I'm accessing outside the method. Just to see here now. I'm sorry. I have to compile again after I make the changes. No, I'm compiling again. Okay, now what is happening? What is that? Yeah, identifier expected system order println. This illegal start of type system dot out dot println sum of a plus b is. So you're not able to access this particular c value here. Why you are not able to access? A, I am not accessing here. Actually, this is not accessing A. Oh, any one of you, 1 minute. Any one of you try to apply the concept of local to the object also. Then you will get the idea. Local variable, I told you. Apply the same. Local is anything is local, no? Same you try to apply for object.
So the object is initialized within the main, right? So outside the
Object is
main, it will
initialized
not
where?
be
Where you initialized object?
within the main method.
Outside. See, this is been initialized within main. You are able to access within main. This you apply to object also. Object is being initialized within declared within main method. You are accessing outside. No, is this allowed? This is not allowed. This statement will fail. Why it will fail? Because obj1 is declared within main, and we are trying to access outside main. Normal variable, you said if you declare inside a method, you cannot access outside. Same is applicable for anything. Because it is object, you cannot access everywhere. Where you declared it, that's the point. You declared somewhere within one block, using that block only, not outside. Understand clear? How do you bring the value outside? That's a return statements and all we will learn later, not now. Okay, this is clear, everyone? Just when you are learning, you need to try some of the things like this. Okay, when you are learning to write the programs, you need to try few things. Okay, I have anyhow accessed here obj1. Will I be able to access outside or not? While you are practicing, you write the statement like this, comment it, and write outside. Then see what is going to happen. That is saying I cannot identify this. Why it cannot be identified? It is there, no? But it is there. It can be identified within the method, not outside the method. Everyone clear? So based on your business requirement, you will decide whether you have to go with within scope or outside the scope of a method. That's just a concept of local variable I have given. Same I have tried applying to object to make you realize it is applicable to everything. Okay, clear, everyone? Next step. Look at here now. So next we are going to talk about static and non-static variables. There are three types of variables. By scope, you call it as local, and by static keyword, again two other categories will come into picture. By static keyword, again two other categories will come into picture. Static variable, and I have to tell you even about methods. I have to tell you even about, actually this can be taught combinedly. Static method, static variable, static method, non-static variable, non-static method, static variable. These combinations we need to experience first. Then we can start programming our own way. So let me tell you about static variable. See, a variable, I'll give you realization of static. A variable, static means what? You know about static current, right? Static means what? Constant. Okay. Constant is somewhat correct. Actually, we have something else called a constant. Instead of constant, what else you can say? Static generally. Not moving. Okay. Constant is somewhat that's correct. 95% constant you can apply, no issues. So it's not about fixed value. You can no, it's not fixed value. How you will understand, if I give static variable value 5, you cannot change the value from 5 to 10. Is that what you're understanding? Fixed word is correct, but not to the value. Fixed word is correct, but not by value. That's a wrong understanding. Many people think like fixed value. No, that's not correct. A variable which is shared among all the objects of class. All the objects of class. Okay, I'll tell you example. You take student. Every student enrolling, every student will have their data. Student will have full name, first name, last name, full name, roll number. What else? That's what roll number is, ID number, gender, branch, which branch he is studying. This is what all students have this. Correct? All students belongs to college. Yes or no? Each student will have different data for their full name, first name, last name, maybe branch also different possible. For a student who is studying in a college, is it possible to have a different college name for each student or for some set of students? No, right? One college only will take. We'll take the class as a college. Class college, in that student enrollment method is there. Okay, you create instance variables of full name, first name, last name, full name. All these are instance variables. Every student when executed, object will be created and different data with different objects, different ID. When student is enrolling, object will be created, ID will be set first. For object created, ID equal to 1. That's what roll number equal to 1. Enrollment completed, his details. Second student comes and enroll me. Then class execution will begin. Then again ID number 2, roll number 2, object will be created, roll number 2, his data will be there for roll number 2 object, it will store into table. Yes or no? Are you able to understand everyone? But for all of them, can I set the college name, same college name for everyone? Can we set same college name, or each time is it necessary to set each time, or only one time we set it and it should be applicable to all objects? Which one is correct? Every time student is enrolling, we should assign, or you set one variable as college name that should be applicable for everyone. Can I set like that? So static variable is something which is common among all different objects of the class. All different. One place you change, all other places it will change. Okay. If we modify the value of static variable, the modification reflects into all objects.
Hello. Hello, Harsha. Are you speaking anything?
No, sir.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for confirmation. There was an issue, I think, technical issue. So till what? Till when you are able to hear me? Anyone please unmute and respond.
Static
Till what
variables
example you are able
complete.
to hear? Completed.
Static variable.
Stat.
Yes.
Okay, every one of you understand what is static variable? Every one of you. Are you clear? Okay, look at here now. I will open one notes. Input, output. No. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll open one program. Anyway, you see static variable program. Just to explain you even much better, I'm just trying to type casting strings. Issue load example variable values. No, not this. Okay, I'll write down one program, no problem. Okay, so static variable is something generally if you get a requirement you have to declare 5 variables. Out of this, some you have to consider as static, some you have to consider as non-static. Which one you consider as static? Static variable is something which is common for all objects. One place you change, it will be changed everywhere. I'll show you now. Okay, just as an example, I'll explain. Okay, you don't write anything. After I complete it, you can write the program. Static variable example. Okay, so here you go now. Class static variable example. Class static variable example. Language Java. Public static void main string args. Okay, so what am I going to do is, so how do you declare a static variable? Static variable can be declared declaration. Declaration is like this. You need to use static keyword. What is the keyword you have to use? Static. After that, data type. After that, variable name. This is how you'll declare like a normal variable only, but in front of it if you mention static variable. Look at here now. So if I am in front of a variable name, if I am going to mention static keyword, static int a, this is static variable. This is static variable. The variable which is declared by static keyword is called static variable, simply speaking. And that's not the definition to learn. Don't learn like that. Of course, we know that it is a static variable because it has a keyword. Static variable is something which is actually a shared component, you will realize now. Okay, static int a. Okay, now I'm going to do what? Int b c. These are non-static variables. Non-static variable. Why non-static? Static keyword is not there. Non-static variables, in fact, instance variables. Understand clear, everyone? These are non-static. In fact, these are instance variables. I want to access the instance variables now. How do I access? Okay, you need to create an object for this particular one. Okay, create an object. This is object one. I'm creating 2 objects just to explain you the concept of static variable. I'm going to create how many objects? 2. Object 1 is equal to, is equal to new this one. Okay, one more object. Creating how many objects? 2, or you want to experience 3, you can experience 3. This is not the way we create objects, but still I am explaining this way just to explain the concept. Okay, what is this one? Creating 3 objects of same class. Creating 3 objects of same class. Now, I'm going to set the value. What I'm going to set? A. Okay, A is equal to, okay, object 1 dot B. Object 1 dot B is equal to, I'll set the value as 5. Set the value as 5. Object 1 dot C is equal to, I'll set, oh, I'm sorry, set value is equal to, let's say 10. Okay, now object 1 dot A is equal to, what is the value? I'll give object 1 dot B plus object 1 dot C. We are just adding a value. How do you access the value of variables BC here? These are not related to method, no. You cannot directly access like BC. You have to access these are object reference. Within this method, if you have variables, you can directly access. Outside method variables, how do you access? Those are not local, no. Not local means class related. So you'll access by using this one, object only. That is what yesterday we have seen. System dot out dot println of, let's say here object to, okay, A value, okay, static variable A value within object 1 is, what is the value? Plus object 1 dot object 1 dot, understand clear everyone? Same statement I am repeating. Same statement I am repeating for object 2 and object 3. Okay. So I'm going to save this program as, hold on, static variable example. Okay. Dot Java source file classroom Java programs. Okay. I'll take this one. I'll compile this program. Java C. This one dot Java. Okay. So I'm going to compile this. No, I'm sorry. This one, no, object 1. Anywhere else I'm missing? No, nowhere else, right? Again, obj1 missing. Here also I'm missing. Done. Anywhere else I'm missing? Nowhere else. So this is what, if you're using the editors, no, framework editors, you'll not face this type of issues because you'll select from the options. If you're typing, there is a possibility. Okay. See, okay, I'll just give you this here. This is the point to note. You might be a little bit surprised. What are you surprised about? So after you see the output result, you got any question or doubt? This is the output result we got. Okay. Static variable A value within object 1, within object 2, within object 3, I got a value. Okay. Are you getting anything into your mind? Any question into your mind? Any doubt or any question? Emana doubt question ostunda online students. Are you getting any doubt or any question here? It's not about the same value.
Hello. Actually, object
Yes.
1 only, you made the sum of B and
So,
C. But for object 2 and 3, you did not make the sum.
Perfect. Object 1 only here. You have calculated only object 1, no? Object 1A you calculated. How come the value came for object 2 and object 3A? You understand the concept of sharing. Okay, 100 students joined, 100 times objects created. Okay, college changed. You change at only one place. No need to change everywhere else. Change at only one place. For all of them, it will be updated. For all of them, it will be updated. Understand clear, everyone? Online students, are you clear? You don't have to update for each object. That's why I told you. What is this one? Static variables. Variable. The modification reflects into all variables. Static variable is called is a shared variable. Is a shared variable among all the objects of class. Among all the objects of class. You are creating one program, vehicle program. In the vehicle program, car, truck, two objects are there. This car object, truck object, you wanted to set the value of company, manufacturing company. Same company, no? Do you have to set 2 times? Set only for one, that is pretty much fair. Other one, it will automatically reflect. You have 10 types of vehicles belongs to same business. You don't have to set everywhere else. You set only at one place, everywhere else it will reflect. Okay. So these variables are also called as class variables. These variables are also called as class variables. Class variables, because the memory of this variable is within class. And now we are going to discuss about non-static variables. We are using it already since long back. What is non-static variable? Which is shared among all objects. Huh? A variable which is specific to one object is called as non-static variable. This is also called as object variable or instance variable. Instance, object, another terminology is instance. No, this is called as instance variables. The memory of this variable gets created within object, not in the class. Within the object. Static variables, class means in a class I have 100 objects. For all 100 objects it is applicable, shared. But non-static variables are within object only. Look at here, the same program you can see. How do you declare a non-static variable? A non-static variable, for your information, a non-static variable does not need any static keyword. It doesn't need any static keyword. You don't have to write. If you write static keyword, it will become static variable. Okay, it is declared outside the static method. See, your main method is static method. No, I'm sorry. Your main method is static method actually. Okay, I will come to the static methods today or tomorrow possible. Okay, anyhow you will declare outside the method. So these variables are declared outside the main method. As of now I am talking only about main method. Main method. See, within main method, if you declare a variable, what happens, you know, even though you are not using static keyword, that will become a static variable. Why, you know? Method is static. Inside static method, you declare a variable that will become static variable. Roof is static. Inside that, anything will become static only generally, right? So that point I'm not going to stress on now. So outside main method, you declare a variable that will become instance variable without using static keyword. Now you see here, go to our program. This is our program. No? I have set b is equal to object 1 dot b is equal to 5. No, this is instance variable. Why it is instance variable? Because it is outside the main method without static keyword. Okay, this is instance variable. This is called as instance variable. Is it specific to object? It is shared among all objects. This is specific to object. Understand clear, everyone? No, I will try now to print the value of system.out.println. This is non-static variable printing. Okay, printing non-static variable. Here it will start. So I'm going to print non-static variable here. Understand clear, everyone? So after printing the above one, here I am trying to print non-static variable. We will see. So what I'm going to print now, system.out.println of non-static variable b value within object 1. Within object 1 is object 1 dot b. It is getting printed or not, we will see. So tell me before I execute, what do you guess? Is it going to get printed or not? It is going to get printed or not? B value, I had set object 1 B value. Even C also I can print. That is also same thing, no? C is also non-static variable. Okay, look at here now. I'm going to compile the program. So printed or not? Object 2 dot B I will try now. What am I going to try? Object 2 dot B. You tell me what will happen. Object 2 dot B. The value is initialized or not initialized?
Not initialized.
I'm compiling now. Okay, I'm going to print it now. Object 2 dot B value. What is the value? 0. Why 0? It should be 5, no? Because your variable B is not a shared component. Variable B is specific to object where you access it. I accessed B only within object 1. I have initialized it. I initialized the value of B within object 1. So object 1 only it will be there. For object 2, why it is not there? The above statement prints the value as 0. Value as 0. Okay, I will copy this and give you here. Will you be able to do this or not? So should I give you this as a 2 different programs or one program I can comment and give you? One program I can comment and give you. Okay, then that is okay. If you are able to follow, then that is good. Otherwise, I can give it as multiple programs also. Do you remember this execution and all? Okay, I will ignore. Hope I'm audible to everyone. Clear? This is how you need to do a little bit of research. We got one error message, you remember? When we are accessing directly BC here inside without object, we got error message. That error message depends on this keyword. Now, as you have variables of static, non-static, now you have methods also static, non-static. First I should start methods concept. Then I will go into static and non-static. Okay. See, if I give you a requirement, how do you know whether the variable is static to declare it as a static or non-static? How would you decide on that? Just I'm asking a general question. Suppose I told you some requirement. As part of requirement, you have to create 10 variables. You need to identify which are static, which are non-static. Business do not know about all this, right? When business person is giving you a requirement, they will not tell you these are static variables, these are non-static. They will give you what are the variables they want, names they will give you. Type of the variable they will give you in the requirement, you have to develop it. Understanding the business, you need to come to a conclusion which one is static, which one is non-static. Usually, if you are a team lead or a tech lead, you have to come to a conclusion. Sometimes a developer may have to come to conclusion. How do you recognize which variable is static, which variable is non-static? Okay, let us see now. See here. If I'm going to write an example, here you go. So non-static variable declaration is data type. Sorry, data type. And what is the next one? Variable name. Variable name. That's it. Normally, outside the main method you will declare. Okay, this is done. Now, example you take. Example. Okay, vehicle class. I'm just writing like that. Vehicle class. In this vehicle class, we have some variables. Okay, below are variables. Below are variables. Okay, now you see. Vehicle class means related to a company. Related to a company. So this company will manufacture different types of vehicles. Okay, vehicle objects. Okay, so vehicle class will have variables like integer price of vehicle. Okay, float. Let's say price of vehicle. Vehicle is one variable. Okay. Next, tell me string manufacturing company. String manufacturing company. This is another variable. Tell me other ones. String model of the vehicle. Okay. Vehicle model. Cost means price only. No? Vehicle model. What else will be there? Vehicle color. Okay. I think I can mention that here. Okay. Clear, everyone? These two I can even take the above one, but I am not taking intentionally. Now you tell me. So identify static and non-static variables. Which one is static? Static variables are is whatever. Can you identify? Manufacturing company. Manufacturing company, you told us static. Non-static. Non-static variables are each vehicle price may vary, no? Okay. Each vehicle price may vary. Each type of vehicle, when you say, I mean like Maruti, I mean like S-Cross is one object. Okay. Another one like Brezza is one object, like that. Maruti company, vehicle manufacturing. Okay. Otherwise I can give Maruti vehicles. Maruti vehicles. Generally, I'm giving just like that. Maruti related, company related, different vehicles. Okay. Trucks will be there. Double two-wheeler will be there. Four-wheeler. Whatever the segregation you make for the object, you make it. But what is shared among all objects? Manufacturing company name. Like this, there may be even other parameters. Okay. So if it is a shared component, make it as a static. Is this applicable only to variables? Shared component concept. Methods also it is applicable. Static method, non-static method. So I'm going to start explaining about methods tomorrow onwards. Okay. While explaining about static methods, okay, static, non-static, okay. We are going to experience to understand static variables. Can I access into static methods? If I can access, how? Non-static variables can I access into static methods? If I can access, how? Okay, vice versa. Static into static as well as non-static. Non-static into static as well as non-static. How do you access? That's what first we will experience. After that, we will start working on the some programs, simple programs and all. First, we need to understand the concepts. Then we will turn it into programs. Everyone clear? So today we discussed about variables concept, local variable, static, non-static. What is the important point that you understand between static, non-static variables? When you come across this concept, which one is the key point to grasp? Yes, shared. That's what. Identifying. Being a developer, it's not that you learn static variable is something which starts with static keyword. Static variable, we can access into static methods directly. Static variable, if you want to access into non-static method, you need an object, not like this. Okay. So static variables, you can access in a different way. Okay. I will have to tell you that one also. Look at here. Static variable, I forgot to write. Static variable, if you want to access, no, you can access by using class name. By using class name dot variable. Static method, if you want to access anywhere. Okay. Look at here. Where is our program? This is our program. No? So how did I access A? Using object, I have access to A. But can I access A directly? That is another point too. Can I access A directly? I'm directly accessing A. I'm not using any object reference at all. Look at here now. Java C static variable example. Compilation is successfully done. Go with interpretation. So object 1 value is 15, object 2 value is 15, object 3 value is 15, like this. Actually, this is the correct one. Static variable you can access directly without using object reference. Where is it? The important point is static variable can be accessed without using object reference. We can access it using class name dot variable name. In some scenarios, directly variable name. I am going to highlight this into some red color. I think it's not good. Red color will not give you a proper positive, will not give, it will not give a positive thing. What I can do, this color, this is okay, not direct red color, this. Okay, everyone clear? Okay, now look at here, look at the program once again. Okay, I am accessing directly. Okay, this is accessing static variable directly without using object, but while printing I am trying to print object 1 dot, object 2 dot, object 3 dot. Why I am printing? Because you need to understand it is shared, yes or no? So here I am writing in the below statements, we can see a value is shared among all objects. You don't even need object to set it separately. It will be applicable to all objects, whatever that is there. Everyone clear this point? Another way around, how can I write this? I want to write this statement. I'll try other way around. Okay, what is the class name? Static variable example dot a. I am trying like this. Let us see now. Both are static because actually this is not required, but let's see. Okay, Java C. Okay, what is happening now? Again, same result we got. So what are the two different ways you can access? Here, static variable is accessed by using class name as a reference. Anywhere you can access static variable, you can access anywhere by using class name as a reference. Okay, into any method you can access. Okay, I'll add that point also. Static variable can be accessed throughout the class in all the methods, using class name as a reference. Control B and Control I as see. All the time you cannot directly access. Once you get the idea of static, non-static methods, this will be again understandable, even minor level. Okay, in depth. As of now, if you observe, we are using static method only. That's why directly I have accessed. Even class name also have it. If I am using non-static method, I can access directly. Class name dot only I should access. That realization you will get tomorrow. Understand clear, everyone? This is the main key point. So static variable you set once, it is applicable to all objects of the class. It is applicable to all objects. Means everywhere for all objects you want to modify a variable value. Better you maintain it as a static variable, modify once, done. Everywhere else it will reflect. Understand, as a shared component. Everyone clear about today's session? Every one of you. Are you clear? This is what concept learning. This is concept learning using simple programs. You should respond on the charting window or unmute and respond. Everyone should respond. Are you there? See, if you look at this as a whole topic, 1, 2, 3, local, static, non-static. Whole, if you see, you'll get confused. One by one, you need to take time and you need to start research. Don't write entire program at once. 2 lines you write, again modify the lines, again modify. That's how you experience. Write down your experience in a notes. You don't have to revise once again. Understand clear, everyone? Okay. So if you have a water bottle with all of you, each one person has water bottle in the class. Let's say that is your own water bottle, belongs to you. You are an instance here, instance variable. You have a water bubble in the shared area. Okay. Water tin is there, no? That is what? Static variable. Water tin is static variable. Your water bottle is instance variable. Understand clear, everyone? Now you got it. So your bottle will not be shared to other instance, generally speaking. Understand? It will be there in your bag. But water can. It is shared to everyone because it is there in a common area, no? So that's what static and non-static. Non-static is called as instance. So static variable memory is within class or within object? Within class. Non-static variable or instance variable memory is within object. Within object. Belongs to object is non-static. Instance. Object is called as instance. Belongs to class is static. To all objects it is shared. Okay, so these are the important points to make a note. And just I have already written the notes here, so I am going to share you this theory document. We are done. This theory document I will share you, the program document I will share you, and also any other document is there? Class notes document. Class notes document will give you only what is being covered. Java batch 2. This is being covered for today. Tomorrow we are going to go with methods. I'll give here. So tomorrow I'm going to tell you not only what is a method, why methods. We already have a method, no? What is a method, but why we need methods. See, when you are writing program, you will not entire program in single method. You will write programs in different methods. Okay, one example program will start at the beginning we'll write one program. After that is completed, we'll try to understand the importance of methods, and then we start writing multiple methods. Again, that we will even more segregate into multiple classes. That's going forward. Multiple classes. Normal program at everything at one place, divide into methods. Again, this you segregate into different classes. That's the way we are going to learn in future sessions. Okay, clear everyone? These are all concept learning. These are all conceptual understanding. Okay, we'll get into the programs soon. Okay, that logical thinking and all we'll get soon. Okay, once we start methods, we can start writing different programs. Okay, reverse of a number, Fibonacci series, like this. These are all regular programs that you come across in the interviews. Okay, okay, you can wind up for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining everyone. Hope all of you are attending daily. రెగ్యులర్ గా వస్తున్నారా రావట్లేదు? నిన్న రాని వాళ్ళు ఎవరున్నారు? ఆన్లైన్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారా? ఓకే, ఆన్లైన్ లో అటెండ్ అయినా పర్లేదు, బట్ అసలు క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అవ్వని వాళ్ళు ఎవరున్నారు? అట్లా మిస్ అవ్వద్దు ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో. ఓకే, మీరు కనుక అంటే లాస్ట్ 2 days ఏమన్నా మిస్ అయి ఉంటే వీడియో త్రూ వెళ్ళిపోయి కంప్లీట్ చేయండి. ఇంకొక విషయం, ఆన్లైన్ అయినా క్లాస్ రూమ్ అయినా, అంటే ఆల్రెడీ నాకు తెలుసు చాలా మంది ఫీజ్ పేమెంట్స్ చేసేసుకున్నారు ఆల్రెడీ. ఎవరన్నా చెయ్యని వాళ్ళు ఉంటే వాళ్ళ గురించే చెప్తున్నాను. చేయని వాళ్ళు ఉంటే కంప్లీట్ చేసుకోండి, అడ్మిన్ తో కాంటాక్ట్ అయ్యి కంప్లీట్ చేసుకోండి. అర్థమైందా? క్లియర్ ఎవ్రీవన్? ఓకే.